Hello, class, and welcome to our 14th lecture series on Managerial Accounting, and I'm your instructor, Jamal Hyther. Okay, so we are going to have our final exam on 29th of December, right? So I request you, please don't book anything in advance. You still have 3 days, I think, no, 2 days, 30th and 31st of December to plan for your new year. Okay, so our exam is going to be on this class timing, and the paper pattern I'm going to be announcing in our next class. Okay, so our today's chapter is, which is the last chapter, it is the performance measurements in decentralized organizations. So what is decentralized organization means, or what is decentralization in organization means? So it means that the authority to make decisions on the spot is given to the lower level managers or lower level staffs or supervisors and all the stuff. So it means, like, if a customer comes to you and asks about some solution of the problem or ask about something, so you don't have to call to the head office to take instruction from the head office regarding the decisions, or you're not given that authority to decide at the spot. So in that case, what happened? There is a satisfaction gap of customers. Some customers, they feel okay, you can ask from your management, reply me after 2 or 3 days. But sometimes the situation is like that. You need to make a quick action. For example, in restaurant industry, if some waiter is like passing by and accidentally spilled some coffee on client's shirts, then should you wait for manager's approval from the head office that what we have to do with this, the shirt of the customer or client or consumer? So in big, hotels or the decentralized organizations, in big 7-star hotels, they quickly give the shirt, a replacement shirt or some gown, and they have the facility over there. They can quickly go and wash the shirt and put it into that dryer and iron it, and before even the customer ends its meal, or maybe he has to wait like 5 to 10 minutes, and the shirt is ready to wear again. So this is called decentralization, in which even the employee over there or the manager over in that branch, he knows the best, he picks the best decisions, and he makes the right decisions according to the situations, right? So what are the benefits of decentralization? The top management freed to concentrate on strategies. So there are strategies, corporate level strategies, middle level strategies, departmental level strategies. Like I just forgot that there are 3 strategies: business level, corporate level, and departmental level, right? So if everything is controlled by the management, then it takes too much time for even them to decide, and they're going to be too much burden on them. So top management responsibility is to basically take the organization to the level in which they first target about that. Okay, what will be the strategy to become the highest quality leader of this company, of this industry, right? Highest providing satisfaction in regarding home appliance, in regarding services, in regarding automobile industry. So they focus on the core subject, that how we want to take our company for the 5-year corporate level strategy. So they will be focusing more on the company's broader vision. So that's why they are hired for, right? So it will be good for them to just focus on their own level rather than to involve in every low level, middle level organizations problems. If some new situation comes, then of course they has to be consulted. Otherwise, if day-to-day routine, and we call this structured and unstructured problems. If there's a structured problems like day-to-day routine problem, okay, coffee can spill, it's a day-to-day routine. matters once a week, once a while, once a month. You can decrease the number of counts here, but you cannot eliminate that one. So you make a structured program stuff. Okay, what will happen if this kind of thing happen? You have to quick, decide, and we are giving you the authority. But what if you need to relocate your business, this branch, to somewhere else? Okay, that is unstructured problem. That is a new problem. Then the manager, they must seek approval from the head office, because they want to place the branches where they see that we will be in 5 years, we will be targeting that area, or we would be after 5 years our planning is to become the market leader. So where we need to operate, and they're going to guide you. Okay, this area is good for opening a new branch here, right? So for structure problems, for day-to-day routinely problems, right? So it's better to give autonomy or decentralization amongst your branches, amongst your managers. Lower level decisions often based on better information, because they are dealing face to face the situation, so they know better how we can handle it, right? So lower level managers can quickly respond to the customer needs, right? So they know the customer is like our regular customer, our potential customer, or or they have a little history from us. We need to retain that customer whatsoever, so they can quickly decide how they can best serve the customer. Lower level managers also gain experience in decision making. So if you give decentralized decision making options to the managers, so they gain confidence and experience by deciding. So when promotion comes, you can promote them to higher levels. So in that case, you are basically training the employees, right? Rather hiring trained managers from outside, why not you hire your own managers who can decide better, who knows your company well, plus they can keep the company secrets as well, right? So normally the competitors, they always want to hire those employees who are performing well in the competitor business, so that they want to steal some practices over there, some secrets over there, and they want to improve their own companies better than the competitors. So it's better if you train your own employees and promote them, so they will stay with you. You can retain your customers, you can retain your employees. Absenteeism going to be very low, turnover going to be very low, and company is going to be very competitive. The last one is decision making authority leads to job satisfaction as well. So if new problems are coming and you are having a decision making, so jobs can be fun oriented as well. Rather a boring job from 9 to 5 and the robotic level like life. So this kind of stuff really sometimes make the managers or the employees bored, and they don't get this job satisfaction, and they are always in search of a better job, right? So in order to do that, you can rotate the employees from department to department, plus give them some decision making, so that they love their job instead of loving other stuff. Even though you are giving them higher salary, even then they are leaving you. Then the decision is job satisfaction, right? So these were some benefits of decentralizations. So there is also disadvantage. Number one disadvantage is that lower level managers may make decisions without seeing bigger pictures, right? So because their canvas of decision making is small, limited to some branch or one branch, and they don't see the bigger picture, what this company is about, is thinking about to become in 5 years or in 2 years, or the next move they are trying to do. Maybe at that time they make some decisions which do not coincide, which basically is not coinciding with the longer strategy, right? Maybe a lack of coordination among autonomous managers as well. If I am giving the authority, I don't want to consult with the other department. Or for example, I told you there is a constant war between marketing department and production department, right? If autonomy is given to them independently both, so marketing manager can decide the marketing department how he can run the marketing department on his own. And the production manager, he is also given the autonomy. So what they will do, their focus is going to be on orders and his focus is going to be on production. So if they don't coordinate, the production department will produce, he will run 3 shifts. The marketing department, whether he can sell or not, he would be affected, right? If they don't coordinate well, then production department may be producing too much or maybe producing too low. Whether the marketing department, if he get more orders, he just throw the orders to the production department, and production department needs to worry about that. Okay, this is a big order. How we are going to complete it in this limited time, and there going to be a disbalancement, or there going to be some problem with the coordination, right? Sometimes this autonomy can cost organizations huge losses as well. Low-level managers' objectives may not be those of the organizations, right? So low-level managers, when they decide, they also see their own pockets as well. So this is called the agency problems. So sometimes they don't think about the organization, they think about their own reputation, their own fame, their own self-interest, right? Whether the decision is not, they know that whether this decision is not good for the organization, but they still do that because they have the autonomy. They have the bank reserve for them, and they need to spend that. So maybe he is spending on charity, on his own name, on his branch name or something, but that is not good for the overall picture of the organization, right? It doesn't mean that if you are given some funds, you has to use those funds at any cost, right? Similarly, the last one is maybe difficult to spread innovative ideas in the organization. So you have heard in management that change is the only constant, but change is the biggest hurdle in an organization as well. People don't want to adopt the change at any cost. If you are given autonomy to replace laptops with the tablets, and you yourself don't like tablets, then you will not allow in your branch that people should be using the tablets. You will always talk about that there is a danger of using tablets and all those stuff, right? This happens in the big organization as well. When computers came, and the organizations, they don't want to replace computers with the typewriters. They say that typewriter is a good thing, and you can do like that, you can do like that. So people resist heavily on adopting the computers, right? So the organization by force train them and allow them to, if they do not learn this computer stuff, then their job's going to be confiscated, right? So adopting change is a huge problem in organizations, right? So similarly, if there's any innovative idea, so if even though it's a good idea, but if the manager himself think that if that idea is presented by this person, then he's going to be like famous, for he would be given some bonuses and all those stuff, so he will refuse. Or if it cost me, then I will not do that. So we will be having some question regarding that, and then you will understand how this is going to be a huge problem for organization, right? Here we go. So responsibility center. So it's a concept that managers should be rewarded based on their responsibility. So we also already talked about this responsibility management, I think in budgeting, right, in our previous lecture, that managers should be charged